I had a request to show how I made my pot stand for my Trangia. I made mine out of a Dollar Tree kebab skewer. My original one was from a coat hanger. Make sure you burn your coat hanger first before you use it to cook with, because I think coat hangers are zinc. I'm not sure, but it stinks. Made my cup stink and everything. I was kind of mad. I should have burned it first. You need about a foot of wire, and like I said, you can use a coat hanger. You can use a kebab skewer. You could buy a piece of stainless steel welding rod, excuse me. Need about a foot long. This one's a little longer than that, but that's alright. We're going to start with it. And the best thing to do is just take it in the center. And this one, my coat hangers have a goofy little set on each side, so this one's already got a screw up in it. But anyway, just take it and wrap it around the top and just kind of go past a little bit, pull it in there good. And I gotta fix this. I wish I had just normal coat hangers. And then once you get this, and I didn't quite get the center, I'm gonna have to redo that. I guess I should have been paying attention instead of trying to see where I was at in the camera. I don't think I would have had enough. And depending on what wire you use, it's going to keep opening. Get your... And what you want is this loop to be the same size or smaller, because you want it to not fall. You don't want this to fall through the hole. So that's actually pretty good right there, but I'm going to pull it just a little bit smaller. And I try to keep it as round as you can. It doesn't matter if it ovals to look like a fish. It'll still work. Alright, then pull these back just a little bit. And then, as you can see on this one, when I got the loop, kind of just on the inside of the circumference is where I bent them to go the other way. Oops, knocked my lid down. So we better bend this one first because it's actually over top. And if you go put the clothes hanger on top of the pliers, when you grab it here to bend it up, it kind of helps hold the clothes hanger in place. Then bend that one up. And then do the other side. So now you have this looking contraption. Straighten them up a little bit. You want them pretty much 90. I mean, you can manipulate. Oops, I think I'm out of camera again. you can manipulate the wire to where you need it to be or want it to be or whatever. Alright, so now we got this. And then I usually just stick it back on there. And then right here, just hook the pliers on. And then bending from the bottom, not the top, you bend them back in. Into pretty much a 90. Whoops, and I pulled it over. And then I usually just kind of squeeze it together to line up my other one. No, actually, we're going to grab this one from below and bend the wire from the top. So then you kind of got this. And then you can see that you want it to be setting on here. And now it's just a matter of kind of putting the loops here. So you can just kind of push that one up there like that. And just kind of bend that around. And take this one and just kind of bend it around. And you want it to be flush down here on this big part. And then once you get that all marked, you can just kind of manipulate the whole thing to get your straightness and whatever. Clip these off because we don't need these big tails. Sorry about that, the battery went dead. So now you have it. It sits on there, and then you turn it over, and it locks on there so it can't fall off because it kind of locks on the threads. And then you just put your pot on it. Like this tote is not working for me. My table's a tote. Anyhow, just stick your pot on it, and you can even use one of those. I use my Stanley Cook pot. It goes on there, and my cup, of course. And grab my. You can even put a frying pan on it. And then because of the way it sets on there, I'm going to pick it up so you can actually see it. As if you want, it doesn't interfere with the simmer ring. So you can use the simmer ring, or when you're done cooking, you can actually put the snuff lid on there and snuff it out. This is the one I actually use. And kind of watch this measurement, because the perfect height over your burner for Trangia is 1 inch. So, but there you go. That's how I made it. Budget Bushcrafter out.